So this was a typical Saturday that I was going out to ride my bike. I have two rules, or rules that I abide by under two conditions, rather. On days that I have gigs or that I'm traveling, I just don't ride the bike for obvious reasons. Well, I had a gig on this day, not traveling, but I had been doing circuit training all week, and I thought I would ride anyway. Anyway, this video is showing the vegetation on the far left that I was trying to avoid while riding really fast downhill. And I'm walking it now, but my bike was at a pretty high rate of speed. And as I was trying to avoid this vegetation on the far left, I did not see the junction where the road splits to the left up ahead until it was too late. So I moved to the far right. And just as I wanted to go to the far left to stay on the bike trail instead of the walking trail, my bicycle tire hit this grassy patch in the middle of this divide. Well, the bicycle tire hit that patch right there of dirt and grass right there. And off to the left, I went at least the length of my body. And I landed really hard on my shoulder in this part of the grass, sort of right here. You can see where this grass is laying down a little bit. That's where I landed on my shoulder. The impact pushed my chest in a little, and between my heart, my lungs, and my liver, that's where the impact absorbed. And the x-ray later showed where I had some fluid buildup inside of my lungs. That was not life-threatening, but they want to take another x-ray in about 3 more weeks or so to make sure that that fluid does dissipate and goes away. But it's consistent with the impact. It was pretty hard. I am pretty heavy. I was up high on the bike. I was going at a high rate of speed downhill. And when I hit that patch of grass, the bike kind of sort of spoke to me. It said, hey, we're going to have to stop right here. And the momentum, yeah, right there, that's where I landed, and that's where the bike stopped. So from, let's see, this part where this grass is laying down right there, that's where my shoulder was. But that's where my bike was back there. Anyway, I was going and the bike said, I'm going to have to stop. The momentum, my weight and speed said, we're going to have to keep going. So over the handlebars, I went and into the grass. It wasn't fun. It was actually frightening. It happened so fast. I had no idea, it was coming, and could not prepare for it at all, except that split second when I tried to make that left turn, and it just wasn't fast enough. So I learned from that. When I see that grass grown over, even if I'm walking, I just encourage people to cut like this right here. You see where I'm going through there? That's what was happening. That's what I was trying to avoid. But I see now that that probably would have felt better than what I got. So I've been on pain injections and anti-inflammatories, and I was able to do my Friday gig, which was actually yesterday, with a last-minute injection that got me through the gig. And with the exception of another little minor accident I had on yesterday, I don't think I'm accident prone. I just wasn't paying attention. So something else happened on yesterday, actually on the motorcycle, very minor. But I'm moving along, healing well, still in a little pain. Right there again, that's where my bicycle tire hit, in that section right there. So from there, the bike stopped, and over the handlebars I went, and I traveled from that spot up until this spot right here where that grass is laying. Again, my shoulder banged against that grassy embankment, and the impact affected my rib cage and the center part of my chest, which is still very painful. I'm able to move around. I'm still mobile, but it doesn't feel good. So from there to back there, that's how far I traveled, if you can see that. Anyway, I'll encourage you, if you're riding, walking, exercising in the gym, or whatever you're doing, to be cautious and careful and allow every experience to be a learning experience. This is definitely one that I learned from, and I'm going to be riding again probably in a few more weeks. Excited about it. We'll be cautious. Wow, right there. That's where the tire hit at high speed and stopped right in that little gutter. Anyway, find someone you need to say I love you to. Don't just say it. Show it. Mean it. Let it be true. Take good care of yourself. Ciao. Oh, by the way, I'm okay. Still in pain, taking care of myself, but I'm okay. Take care.